Hey guys, Do Dreamer here. I want to take the time to talk about something I read today, something that my wife brought attention to me. An article that has to do with a father, 25-year-old Tyler Douchebag. I know that's not his real last name, but you know I'm gonna refer to him as Douchebag. Has been allegedly put his 6-week-old daughter in the freezer to stop her from crying. And then on top of that, also tried to stop the baby's mother from calling 911. Okay, this guy has been charged with assault of a child, criminal mistreatment, and interfering with the reporting of domestic violence. With something like that, I hope this guy ends up in jail. Cause what in any fucking person's right mind would want to put a 6-week-old child in nothing but her diapers, put her into a confined space, airtight, 10 degrees, so she could stop crying. And during that hour, he was actually asleep during that hour. And I thank God that the mother came in time to take that baby out of the freezer. And it's a miracle this child is still alive. Now the child has some blisters on her skin, also suffered from head injury, broken arms, and a broken leg. And I just think it's just a miracle this child is still alive. Now it says that they might have some complications. The baby might still have some complications, but as far as we know, the baby's still alive, and I'm happy. But I have to give kudos to the mother, though. You know, she was actually being bullied by her boyfriend or husband. I don't know what relation they have. She was actually being bullied by this father. And instead of fighting, she actually went out of her trailer, went to her neighbors, and called 911 to seek medical attention. And the reason why this guy wanted to stop her was because he didn't want to get in trouble. Well, you should have thought about that dumb shit before you put a baby in the freezer. Or because you want her to stop crying. I don't get these parents today. I mean, these parents are always every person. These people will say, "Oh, I want a baby," and then finally, when they have a baby, all of a sudden they can't freaking handle it. They can't handle the responsibility, so they either be neglectful or to do some dumb shit like this. Now, pardon my French, and usually I don't swear too much about this, but this is something that I just couldn't just stomach, and I'm just pissed off with people like this. Now, I know there are worse stories than this, but damn, man, people. You know, people need to actually assess if they're really ready to be parents. Instead of just going at it and saying, "Oh, let's have a baby. Let's pay fucking house." Once you have a baby, it changes your fucking life. And when a baby is crying, try to assess it of why the baby is crying. Because maybe the baby is crying because either one, the baby's hungry, 2, the baby's sick, 3, the baby needs changing, or maybe just the baby wants to be entertained, get some attention from its parents. I really don't get I really don't get it, man. Like, seriously. I mean, there are times, yeah, I would get so frustrated. I mean, any parent would be frustrated if the baby cries, and wouldn't stop crying. But most parents wouldn't go that extreme to try to keep the baby from crying. Try to figure out why the baby is crying. And I'm sorry babies don't have a volume control where you can turn down their crying, the noise of their crying. And I make a reference to the Robots movie. But babies don't have that. Babies don't have an instruction manual once the baby is born. You don't assemble it and say, "Oh, I want a warranty, send this back." People need to fucking wake up and fucking actually think before actually thinking about having a baby. From both parties, not just one, from both parties. It should be a consent to say, okay, we're ready. Not to say, oh, I'm ready and she's not ready or he's not ready. Because what I just saw is bullshit and it's unacceptable. Unfucking acceptable. Now, usually I'm impartial with this, but I hope this guy gets arrested. I hope this guy ends up in prison for this. I really do. And this is me saying it as a father. That this guy should be in prison. I have kids anymore. Anyway. I want to know what you guys think. The article's in the description box below. What do you think about this? I'm hoping that people would think that this is actually sick. But I just want to get this out there and make people aware that there are parents out there who are very sick in the head. And that for once, people, for once, if you're not ready to have a child, a few things you could do. Either you wrap it up or don't have fucking sex at all. And that goes for women too. Be on the pill, be on the IUD or something like that. IUD, I think. I don't know. You know, that T thing. But anyway, that's all I have to say about this. Just tell me your thoughts.